2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
We're north of the border this week, bringing you all the first round action from the RBC Canadian Open. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, before we get into all the action for this Canadian Open, just a few words on the wonderful St George's Country Club.
Boy, it's this is one of those places you love to come to. It's just one of those old school golf courses, you know, over 100 years old, designed by the famous Stanley Thompson, right downtown city of Toronto. But it's got such this old world feel about it. You know, it wouldn't be so different than like a Winged Foot type golf course with that kind of setting. It's just old school, and when you come there, you know it. There's not a lot of modern things about it, you know, and that's not saying anything bad about it. It's so old school that you know you're going to find penalizing rough. You know you're going to find small rock hard greens. You know that they're going to put a premium on pars. It's just one of those golf courses you can't wait to get to because you don't see them built like this anymore. It's such a treat to be at. Don't you think of it. No, don't. Stay there.
Oh, I thought that one was going to jump into the first cut, but it stayed on the short grass. Good outcome.
Second shot here on the first. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Big par saver coming up for this fella. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Starting the round at even par.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Rich, the second hole here at St George's Golf and Country Club, a long, strong par 4.
It is just around the 475-yard mark. This fairway does slope significantly left to right, so the drives can easily find that fairway bunker down the right-hand side.
That'll work there. This shot from around the 200-yard marker. Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer.
Would need something special to happen to get the birdie here.
Setting this putt up from a mile away. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is for par.
This one for bogey.
Not a long putt, but definitely has some left to right movement in it.
Currently at +1 for the day.
The first of our par threes at St George's Golf and Country Club. Beautiful looking par three.
Yes, a narrow green, but very deep bunkers surrounding it on both sides. This is a heck of a par three.
Going with the 5-iron here. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green. Time to catch up with the Canadian Brooke Henderson.
Third shot now.
And back to the course with the live action. Sadly, in the sand, but a chance to make up for the error. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Sitting at 1 over for the day. The first of the par fives is the 4th hole, Rich.
Yes, this hole used to be a par 4, but was extended back in 1968 for the Canadian Open. It's a nice opportunity here to get a stroke back after the opening 3 holes, but watch out. This fairway gets tough to find with the slope that moves it from right to left. Landing area gets very narrow.
Bit disappointing, that one. Setting up here, looking at an elevated green. He may not have enough club to reach the green here. He's standing over his 3rd shot. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer. If he makes this, he'll save his par. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 5th hole at St George's is a par 4, Rich.
It is. It plays downhill into a valley that kind of moves away from the tee box, so you should see players hit it down there with some distance, leaving a short second shot.
Oh, that was pure. Second shot here on the 5th. A bit wild on approach there.
Yeah, story of the day for this player is just missed too many greens. You can't afford to do that. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
This putt is about 10 feet from the hole.
trying to save a par here.
John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Well, pretty sure this one's going to go up the hill and to the left.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 6th hole requires a strong tee shot here at this par 3.
This hole can play anywhere from 170 to 200 plus there, Luke. Don't miss it right or left, though. Those bunkers are nasty.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. And now you just got to pray for good lie, because that one's heading towards the sand. This next shot coming up from the sand. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Putting for a par here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Ooh. And this one is for bogey. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. This one's looking good. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And it's worth taking another look at that one. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Reached the 8th hole, par 3 here at St George's. What a great looking hole it is.
Wow, this is a really cool little par 3. The green is not very wide, but it funnels in from both sides. However, you just can't afford to miss it short left in that bunker. That is a huge no-no.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That one just had a little bit too much speed to it. Sitting at 1 over. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
The ninth is a par 5. That should find the bunker. They caught the bunker, Henny. Is that lie okay?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Well, he's hit a good shot there. Got plenty of distance too. Sitting at +1.
Oh, yep. This is left.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
And another missed green in regulation. My, oh my, this has been a long day.
Well, this is right down the pipe. Oh, how good was that? And that'll promote a good move up the standings. And with that now, back to level par. The second 9 at St George's, Rich, starts with a short par 4, and the answer or question is, do they go and try and drive that ravine?
If they do, they might want to be careful and not miss it to the left. The left-hand side of the fairway, the plateau there, the ball will kick hard to the left and could find that bunker, leaving you about a 60, 70-yard bunker shot. No thank you.
Setting up in some very deep rough. And he's hit that inside the range.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
9 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Now 4 back after that hole. The first of the back 9 par 5s is the 11th.
And this hole we could call what, serpentine maybe, Luke? Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. However, don't get bit and leave it short right in that bunker off the tee, because you will be rattled.
Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. 4 shots behind our leader. Setting up for his 3rd shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Such soft hands.
It's just about 3 feet away.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
Currently 2 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 12th hole is a par 4.
In good form, birdie at the last, looking to add on to that.
That's a little untidy.
Always think about taking one more club when playing to an elevated green. Oh, that may have come out a little heavy.
This would be a great up and down.
This is a par putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
That's disappointing to have to settle for the bogey there. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by 4 strokes. The 13th is a par 3. Going with the hybrid. Second shot here on their 13th hole. How close was that to going down? Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Okay, good start. Now watch this one. Watch it.
Putting now for a bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
And that's a little disappointing, dropping some spots on the leaderboard. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Trying to forget the bogey at the last and focus in on this one.
Oh, well done. Even for the day.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, we are checking in here with Brooke Henderson as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, let's head to the next. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Here we are at the par 5 15th. Just let that shot be water off a duck's back. Handy effort, that one. Playing up to an elevated green here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. As we head down the finishing stretch here, Rich, if you want to win a national championship, you've got to step up. First hole, the 16th, a very good par 3.
This is the most difficult par 3 on the golf course by a long shot. Stanley Thompson added some bunkers to the rear of this green just to make the golfers accountable for their distance control. That's just mean.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
This one's right of the green.
His second shot here. Ooh, that almost went down. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Putting for a bogey. And down it goes.
And making one bad mistake with another, compounding it, not good.
And that will drop him to 2 over now for the tournament. Couple of strong par 4s to finish here at Stanley Thompson's masterpiece, St George's. Very good par 4, the 17th.
It is. It started off as a par 5 and now just plays as an enormous par 4. Fairway does camber pretty good from right to left, so you got to challenge that bunker down the right-hand side off the tee.
From about 200 yards out. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. John, what's the line on this putt?
This putt looks like it's breaking right to left.
That'll affect the scorecard. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by 8 strokes now after that hole. The finishing hole at St George's Golf and Country Club, Rich, is a strong par 4.
It certainly is that. It was originally a par 5 as well. It's converted to a long par 4 to make it a little bit more challenging for the Canadian Open. Plays uphill all the way to a steep green. And the beauty of this hole, Luke, is the magnificent clubhouse in the background.
Quality shot, that one. From around 170 yards here. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left to righter.
That's disappointing. Just a 4-footer remaining. And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. So the opening round in the books, Rich. Impressed with your efforts here in the booth. Thanks for your time.
Same, Luke. Enjoyed the day. Looking forward to tomorrow.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.